fire it up, dude.
Let's dominate.
We can continue to talk about your greatness. I'm okay with that. I don't care.
No, that's good though. I'm glad they said there was a like a shortage of people that are, you know, willing to teach it, and that's why they're having to give us, there's extra enrollment, but there's also this nice many people that want to teach it, which is not surprising because it's really an untenable career to, like, if that's all you do and you're single and you're trying to be a lecturer,
right?
You better be ready to live in your car on food stamps or something, or you have some kind of side hustle. It's just, you can't do it. So, anyways, especially in the era now where you could just go work at Starbucks or Wendy's or something and make more money with how much, like, all the wages are going up everywhere else.
Right.
It's probably not as much fun if you like teaching students than, you know, passing hamburgers out the drive-thru or something, but if you need to pay bills, a lot of them probably do that on the side. They probably walk out of their university class and go, like, put on their uniform and go into McDonald's, you know? Which is fine. But it'd be cool if people felt like they didn't have to do that. Okay, right. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Iwa? What about Wendy's and Starbucks? I was talking with Jason earlier. My university basically pretty much gave the lecturers a raise, which is like the low-level people, which what I am. They gave us a raise because they're having us teach extra students because there's a teacher shortage, pretty much. And I was saying how that was cool, and how it seems like I have a lot more job security too, because there's such a high demand. Been like 10 years since I ate at a Wendy's. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat fast food either. I was just saying that there's probably a shortage because I'll get Volabear.
I got Woo.
Okay. There's probably a shortage because it's just an untenable lifestyle. If you're single and you don't have some kind of side hustle, you can't do that as a career. I mean, like, you're gonna be on food stamps and, like, living in your car or something. Like, I don't even know, even if then, honestly, if you could afford anything else. I guess blind pick, I'll just do Rakan. There's a chance I might do something other than Rakan, but we were also 5-0 last night with Rakan.
Let's dance.
Yeah, it's... And then I was saying you would make more at Wendy's or whatever else. Definitely for people if they just go teach high school or they go into sales or, I don't know, journalism or something administrative. And this is for a PhD. Like, a lot of the people have PhDs. It's like you go to school for an extra, what, 12 years or so past high school. Don't really start working until you're in your 30s and you're making less than someone who dropped out and started working at McDonald's when they were 17. Which, again, not hating on McDonald's people. I'm just saying it's like there's a massive, massive disparity or underestimation of how, like, important some of these classes are. These English classes. Damn, they got a lot of CC. I mean, if I'm already committed to Mercs, I think I'm just going to do Overgrowth. Like, the Unflinching just feels like it doesn't do anything. I mean, it says it provides tenacity, but a lot of the time, I'm just like, does it though? Because I was still CC'd for 5 seconds. At least Overgrowth gives me some health. Maybe I live. I mean, I love the job itself, and I think most people who do it, for the most part, do like the job too. So it's like the job is great. It's just money.
I'm here.
Like, you gotta be married, you gotta have a side hustle, be born into money, or be willing to live in squalor. You can't just be a normal person who, you know, works 40 or 50 hours a week and gets to come home and chill and fairly comfortably pay your bills. Of course, I guess that's becoming increasingly less normal. There's a lot of people, especially with the inflation, that are struggling with bills more and more.
Around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
Just around a little bit. Yes, it is 10% tenacity unless you're below 30%, and then it's 30% tenacity. This feels pretty worthless. Like, overgrowth is not insane either, but in the mid to late game, it's like 150 or 200 health. And I mean, sometimes that matters though, especially if I go for some resistance. Oh shit, what are my secondaries? Double armor. I guess that's not that bad.
Might need Grievous this game.
Yeah, against Vlad and the other guy. Yeah, I'll have to do that. So
Aatrox.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I know you love to hear it, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a good reminder, so I don't forget. Oh, shit, I didn't get any of that XP. I probably should have taken. Yeah.
Like, if you're not with me, I hate getting that item in games.
No, yeah, it's bad. It's horrible.
Yeah.
For you to have to get it, because it slows down your, it like hurts your damage a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any pin on it. Doesn't, it's like low AP.
Danger is as fun as you let it.
It's really like not that bad. Like, it still has a lot of good stuff for Rakan. It just doesn't have any defense. But if I go Mercs and then I go the whatever the defensive mythic, should be good. And Locket would not be terrible here also, but
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to care. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
But yeah, I probably should have taken one match versus this room, just because Misfortune just like rains that crap on you the whole time. Misfortune's gonna be so freaking good next, like this kind of shit right here, this comp. Maybe, I don't know, I'm a doubter of Ashe, but it feels like I do lose to her quite a lot. But because the healing is gonna be so bad, they're nerfing a lot. I don't think they should be nerfing the lane sustain. I mean, I kind of agree with them nerfing Moonstone. I think Moonstone is a terrible design. I think these types of lanes are kind of lame too. They're relatively non-interactive, and they're like so dependent on the jungler. It's just like you can't do anything in this lane unless there's a jungler. Like, I think the best lanes, honestly, for League of Legends that are really good, as much as we've seen them so much over the years, is like a Nautilus versus a Leona lane. Where there's constant pressure. Both sides get to actually play the lane. Don't really rely on your jungler. It's just finesse and skill and who can like outmaneuver the other person. When it's like both kill lanes basically. But honestly, this is about as non-interactive as Enchanter lanes that they don't like. These like AP poke lanes when you don't have enough sustain. Damn it, are they really? I guess so.
An ally has been slain.
Now only the embers.
Okay, and they healed. She's gonna try to. Figured I'd get her to use a little bit more mana. Well, it's not really even a cheese lane. It's just like heavy pressure.
Magic is like fire.
Heavy pressure poke lanes.
Water and air.
Like hard engage can beat that, but if they don't have the sustain for the engage, you're just gonna get poked out.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Like I said, so much of it is just dependent on the jungler. And that type of lane is going to be so good next patch. Yeah, I really don't know how the Gnar loses to Aatrox either, but...
Without wild magic, we have no children. We have
I tried to watch some Feather Daddy yesterday, but I could not watch it, man. I think it was just like a bad stream for him. And I try to be aware of that. That's why I try not to be negative as much as I can. I know I'm not perfect with that. Just like, you just never know, especially when people don't... I think most people don't like negativity anyways. But particularly like newer people, like first impression matters, you know? And he was on like a 4-game loss streak or something like that. And yeah, he was just like non-stop complaining about he was against Sona, Soraka, and Elaine, and just how that lane was annoying and how League was terrible because people could go double Enchanter bottom. And he wasn't even playing Rakan, he was playing like Taric, which I was like, okay, I kind of want to see how Taric works. And what I saw is it doesn't work. He got annihilated. It's like, well, either you early picked Taric or you picked Taric into that, both of which are bad ideas. So it's like, yeah, you're going to lose to Enchanters as Taric. It's like, you should, I mean, yeah, Enchanters are annoying, but you shouldn't be surprised, like, it's not super imbalanced of the game to lose to that. You should lose to that as Taric. Taric is supposed to be against hard engage champs, which are off meta right now.
I'm here. I
Oh, shh.
I can't, because I'm...
Does she kill her?
That was close. Almost ran too far away. I didn't have my E. There's no way I go back in without my E, though. So... Do I have my shield? I think I've almost got my shield back.
They are scared.
He's gonna W me. Try to see if I can at least get some XP.
I don't do safe.
Okay, and I stopped her back. That's huge.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can improvise. They ain't seen moves like mine.
Prof is playing with fire. Yeah, hey, what's up, Black Falcon? Yeah, when I went back in, it was, I don't know. I got my shield back. I think if she would have been able to stay there, if she didn't flash out, we maybe turn it. If I shield and then W and knock up the misfortune, I'm pretty sure we kill her. But it was really close. If I was Sivir, I would have flashed too. I'd already kind of left the play also.
I feel
I'm gonna
like
leave my
allies
control word up
aren't
there. Just
recognizing
help Jason
how
out a little bit.
amazing my cloak is. I mean, seriously. Rude.
It also lets us know if Vlad is running down that path.
Magic isn't supposed to be.
Yeah, I was looking back at the Discord. I can't believe we don't... I thought we had way more Death Knights. Maybe some of the previous people who said they wanted it switched out. There's a chance I could play Death Knight. I've never done it before. It looks interesting. I haven't been able to watch a lot of the beta testing on the raids. I watched some. And it looked like Death Knights are almost always near the top. People were talking a lot about enhancement shamans, like ferals and stuff like that, but they weren't anywhere remotely close to the top of the charts on any of the fights that I looked at. At least in Phase 1. Now, we don't know what their items are, but... Rogues also weren't that far up from what I remember. Like, as people were saying. It was like... DKs, Warlocks...
Got it back, I'm like dead.
Oh my god, really?
Careful, Vlad might come down.
Okay. Got wasted too many cooldowns. I thought she didn't have flash. I should have just waited on the flash. They are pretty consistently good, supposedly, throughout the entire expansion. The Warlocks were kind of up there, though. I was really surprised Ruggs. I've been watching some of Ruggs. And he, like, markets himself as this expert, you know, on WoW and all this. And he sounds very convincing, but then when he said he's been playing a DK forever, but then when I was looking, like, he wasn't even top 5 on most of these things. He was getting beat by two other DKs, at least. I don't know how far down he was. I was like, huh. And they all have the same gear. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get a DK anyways, just for professions. Like, if I do the lock, I'm gonna, probably level tailoring plus a gathering profession at first, and then, okay, they backed. Alright, we need to push, and then I'm gonna try to get some wards in. Tailoring plus plus that kind of profession, and then a DK probably for alchemy and something else. Maybe another craft profession. And then I'll switch out my leveling profession for engineering.
Kick some ass.
Dude, they're just trying to kill top lane or take top lane on the game.
Yeah, they're taking him out.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, get him watching. Burn him.
Such good wave clear.
I'm gonna see the human world and stuff. I don't
Damn it. Well, at least we got the arrow cooldown. And she's losing waves bottom. We might actually, we're getting pretty close to being able to get that tower. I mean, getting the arrow is not that big of a deal. It's so low. Are we gonna dive? Or... Oh shit, there's Ash. Oh, never mind. You're getting chased. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandwicher?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Has been slain.
Who's sandwiching who? That was like a sandwich in a sandwich. I mean, at least Trundle got out. You were probably dead. Like, as soon as you guys went in their jungle and they were chasing you, you were probably gone. But at least Trundle got out. Did I get a... I wonder if Banshee's Veil here would be that bad. Does Misfortune's E,
Yes, it would.
Okay.
It hit it.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Vlad's probably coming down.
Yeah, she's running. She's pretty. This server's pretty good. I am going Putrefied, but not like literally the first item. Yeah, I'm getting Even Shroud first. Even Shroud, like completing Even Shroud is such a massive deal because you don't get any extra damage until you complete it. But like completing it is a lot of extra damage for your team.
Humans think that to believe in something you have
Yeah,
to
we're
be
not gonna have
serious
Gnar.
about. That's their problem.
Okay, there are no more rifts. Oof,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
got the other rift.
Daya, hey! Where is she? I hate it when she leaves.
Probably gonna get bottom. Oh, he's kind of catching up top. Hey, that's cool, Mal. Man, I would be very careful though with Sri Lanka or investing in it. I mean, the country's great.
Take a lot of words.
I've researched a lot of it from the 1800s. I've got a couple friends,
An ally has
one
been
about my
slain.
age and one that's a professor. All right.
Oh, he ulted.
Yeah,
I can go in here.
Sure. Oh god.
Has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Why stop being sad and be awesome instead? Party without a fight.
No, not because of the people, because there's like massive instability in Sri Lanka right now. Like, it's basically a failed state. You've been watching the news. Because of like the food famine and shortages and stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't trust, like, that Sri Lankans are inherently an untrustworthy people. I'm just saying they're having a really hard time right now. I mean, that's, you know, maybe even more of a reason to help them. I'm just saying be careful with your money, man. We're definitely going there. As much as I love the place.
They're gonna try and test me?
Like, they just basically had a coup and overthrew the president. I don't even know if they've had anyone else step in yet, but
Ain't nothing I
it's
say
been
you
extremely
take it
rough over
serious.
there since
why it's the
the
truth.
Russian war started. Alright, we're gonna have to go Mercs. We're gonna go Mercs and then we're gonna get the Grievous. Okay. I mean, it's up to you, man. How did you meet this person?
I got freedom. I got a
An
live.
ally has
I
been
got
slain.
a cause I died for. That's who I am.
I don't know if the guys learning Gnar, like, what the deal is. It's fine. I think it's carryable.
I'm getting impatient.
I don't know, man. It's your money. Do you think? I would just, it doesn't matter where it is or like what it is. I would just always be skeptical of investing a lot of money in a place I've never been with a person I've never physically met.
Fun.
See, if I was like an enchanter or a mage, I'm dead right there.
Now.
Okay, I mean, if you met him physically, that does help. It's just hard for, like, anyone to make any money right now in Sri Lanka. But if it's like he's a buddy of yours and, you know, 3K is, like, not that big of a deal, and you're cool just helping him out, maybe you make some money, maybe you don't, like, that's a different kind of thing.
Oh, crap. I hate having to have a plan. They kept none.
Alright, we got him, Andy Flash.
Get me back into this game. Let's go. Oh, no, just getting I'm like a magnet to that crap.
You gotta watch out for the ult.
Enemy double kill.
God.
I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
Yeah, the fucking Amumu just barely clipped me with that ult in the misfortune. Misfortune's just such a good, like, ADC. I mean, Sivir is too, but, like, Misfortune just combos together so well with so many things. There you go. Hey, man, it's your money. Do your thing.
Humans talk about their treaties.
I'm just trying to look out for you. Just because, you know, you're my friend too. But as long as you're, you know, thinking about all the possibilities and you're cool with it, it's good.
To get back to the action.
It's just like I'm someone who's the same, you know, very, very similar, right? Where I like to help people out, and I'm overly optimistic and positive about a lot of stuff too. I'm not saying you are here, but that I am.
Isaiah says
So I'm
someone
always
has
just
to
trying
die.
to. People tell me the kind of stuff I'm telling you right now, and then I do it anyways. And I've been burned on a few things like that. Not that exact scenario, but. But if you're cool with helping someone out anyways, then you really can't lose, you know? Yeah, deserve is a tough word, because most people don't really deserve anything, right? If you really get down to it, outside of like basic rights and things like that. It's just like what you get. Fuck. Damn it. Could have maybe saved her. Can Aatrox stop my W? At least I didn't use Flash, I guess. Yeah, it was a good scoop. I just could not follow up as fast as I would like.
Uh-oh.
I am only as wild as magic.
Well, Sivir already got Executioner, so I guess I'll get something else.
I get myself okay.
The Kales cleanse the Ash Arrow, I guess. Probably be good. And then Trundle already has Thornmail also.
I'm offended by how little attention.
Okay, I'll just get Mikhail's in.
An ally has been slain.
I think it's physical damage when she completes. Yeah, physical damage. Yeah, her W does apply it. Oh, unless you're saying wait because she's dead. But, I mean, if she's alive...
I will walk in.
I mean, I don't apply it either if I'm dead, you know what I mean? Is he really gonna get away? Did he flash? I think he flashed. I think there's no way he gets that much ground. I mean, I know he gets a burst of speed. Maybe he got 2 jumps. I don't think he gets that far away that fast without flash. I'm not entirely sure he needed a flash, but it sure did look like he flashed. I mean, maybe he, like, lost sight of us in that bush and he didn't want me to, like, surprise him. We didn't have Sivir. I shouldn't have flashed right there. Nice. Ash arrow here in a second, probably.
She just used it.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit again.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds or something. They really do need to increase the cooldown on that. I mean, I don't necessarily think Ashe support is like OP, but it's pretty silly
Our people are bleeding.
how low that cooldown gets. But they're gonna get it. I don't know about. I think you have to actually auto attack twice for the increased Grievous wounds. But like for the 25%, she can do that.
I know people are watching. I
No fucking way. What was that heal? Oh my god. Dude. What? I know they've got Drake, but my god. Oh god.
Enemy double kill.
I know, but that was like 15, it was like 1500 heal. He doesn't even have like Spirit Massage or anything. This, like, the bullet time, the Amumu plus Misfortune is just so good at team fighting. And then Vlad and Aatrox are a great front line, and then Ashe plus Amumu is like their initiation. They just have a really good comp. And then the Gnar is completely worthless, and Trundle is basically worthless at this point. He has no way to get to
my
him.
cloak right? Yes, it is.
Like, if Gnar had dominated and could actually put up a split push threat, maybe. But it's going to be really hard to beat that in team fights with Trundle and Gnar. They just don't do enough in team fights.
They will see my dance. Then they will know.
I mean, maybe. Like, if Jason gets super fed and Trundle... Amumu doesn't get a good ult. No, just run, dude. We can't clear that. I mean, it is still gold. Like, they could still fuck up and lose, you know what I mean? Like, it's not impossible, but we're definitely working uphill here.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. Staying alive.
Their disengage is really strong too. Like,
Should I try and scoop them or what? I mean, is that...
Earn this place.
yeah. I mean,
Do we just die to like them?
well, there we go. What? What the fuck is that cooldown? It was like, what, like 20 seconds? Yeah, I just don't, we just can't ever beat them. I mean, that was okay, but like fighting them in the woods is so hard because they have so much good AoE. I know, it's just like, I just don't know. I just tell you from experience, anytime I've, aside from just like helping out friends and stuff, almost every time I've tried to invest in something that I don't really understand that well, I've lost money. Like, there are lots of things that make really good sense as far as a secular trend, but for whatever reason, whether it's management, whether it's competition, whether it's something legal, like regulations, whether it's like funding and money supply and things like that, it's just some stuff just comes out of nowhere and just smack you in the face. Yeah, but do you understand, like, the economics of that region and, like, its distribution and... Like a great example of that, like, me getting burned...
Right back, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, there are several. But, like, Illumina, for example, like, does gene sequencing. They're, like, the lead gene sequencer. And... I've been investing off and on in them for quite a while, and I mean, that secular trend is huge, right? It's like gene sequencing is gonna be a thing. Like, it's already a massive thing for medicine, agriculture, especially in the wake of COVID-19. You know, they were one of the primary people that was sequencing all of these tests. So it's like they have a huge secular trend that's like a big deal. But then... you know, they were set to acquire Pacific Biosciences, which is this UK-based company, and, you know, the stock was up a pretty good amount, but just out of nowhere, UK blocked it. They said it was, like, anti-competitiveness, or whatever, basically. And so they blocked it, so they did not allow the acquisition of that company, and then the stock just, like, tanks. It wasn't fully reliant on that, and US regulators were cool with it. But in the UK, you know, this specific court that heard it was not cool with it. So that got blocked. You know, another one, way I got burned on that company is I had been using, like, options because I had been to try to minimize my risk. And so I would basically get out of the stock whenever earnings were coming up. And I was just trying to make a little bit of money week to week. While trying to dodge earnings season, just to take some risk out. Well, they pre-announced that their growth was going to be slower than expected. It went from, like, they're supposed to grow like 12% one year, and instead they pre-announced like 2 weeks before earnings that they were only going to grow 9%. And then the stock drops like 20 or 30% off of that. And it was like fucking out of nowhere. You're trying to run the tea business yourself? Man, that's even harder than stocks. And I was like listening to conference calls. I was like, you know, reading a bunch of articles about it. Well, especially if you're trying to run it yourself. I mean, there's a million and one things, but I don't know. You can do your thing. The only times I've really, like, consistently made money has just been something really diversified. Or, basically real estate. So what are you doing, then, if it's your own business? Are you growing tea? Or you're, like, buying a plot of land in Sri Lanka and hiring people to grow it, and you're building up your own distribution chain?
You have the heart of a weakling.
Okay, so you're buying tea. Okay, so you're buying tea from Sri Lanka, having it shipped over here to you personally, and then you're trying to distribute it here, like in the United States. Okay. I mean, if it works. Alright, I guess let's do Rakan. We might do something other than Rakan in a minute, but...
Let's dance.
It is popular. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the market for fine teas in the U.S. Or especially in the South. And what, I mean, are you trying to do, like, national distribution? Yeah, Ceylon tea's probably good. I'm not sure, but it's like, are people... My thing is, are people going to be able to appreciate and care about premium? Yeah, that's a good point, too. I don't know about, like, regulations of importing. You probably have to pay some kind of business startup. You'll have to advertise. You'll have to ship it or create your own supply chains. I mean, it can all be done. 3 ignites, by the way. You're damn right.
Go hard or go home.
That's right. Yeah, we definitely need a magic resistor in here, though. And second wind. There we go. It's like, I can appreciate the theory behind... like fine wine and stuff like that, right? Like fine wine, fine food, but it's like, am I actually gonna go out and buy that most of the time? I'm just thinking of like the audience, and you know, I could see it. I mean, maybe there's some in the South. Maybe I'm just like don't know about it as much, but it feels like the audience for that type of thing, like premium food products, and would be like California, you know, maybe New England. But I mean, a lot of those people are probably going to be like farmers market people too. Of course, I don't think tea has grown that much in the U.S. I don't know. That's just like so specific.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Sell it online? Okay. I mean, it'd be cool if you could, like, become really educated about it and then do, yeah, basically, I think that's right, Todd. Do we grow tea? Okay.
I am only as wild as
see if you could, now, I mean, I think if you could do, like, a good YouTube channel and just educate people on the tea, right? So it's, like, tea education, but also, like, marketing for you. So if a lot of people may not appreciate it right away, if there's a way you could link it to other food stuff, like, just get into that conversation about, like, high-quality foods. or about like the health benefits, that's a great segue with your nutritionist background. You know, you could talk about the health benefits of tea and trying to bring in, you know, high quality tea.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. It's just a few.
And how that's like much more beneficial for your health than you know, obviously soft drinks or something like that, or even other kinds of tea, you know, Bigelow and stuff like that. You'd be Earl Grey that you'd be like competing with. That'd be one of the cheaper ways to get your advertising out there, and just to educate people about the tea. And then you could have a link to it, or, you know, to an external website that you have. People could go buy it. I'm not excited about playing against this bullshit every game next match.
That's who I am. I don't need to understand the plan.
I mean, that can't, like, bananas sell for 50 cents a pound, and I have no clue how the hell you can even get someone to pick them and just ship them for that price. Like, how the fuck you ship, like, tons of bananas for, like, $20 or something?
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
I gotta try to get him to hit me and not her. He's not biting, though.
First love.
Oh my god. Okay. It did a lot more damage than I thought it would.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has
I've been
been
kicked
slain.
around since I was born. It's alright. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
What? How the hell did that not hit him?
They want us in cages. We refuse.
I mean, I think it's cool. I love it when people are entrepreneurial and doing their own thing. I think it's great.
What humans call magic, we call life.
An enemy has been slain.
All filthy
An
and
ally has
dangerous.
been
He's gonna
slain.
try to
And that's
snipe me,
why I love
probably. Yeah, he really wants it. Is he gonna flash for it? No. I was hoping he'd try to flash cue me.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, serious. True. Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
An enemy has been slain.
They ain't seen moves like mine.
I need to push this, probably. And not die to Xerath. They're so mad that I'm so low, man. Oh shit, did I get that XP? I think I did. Hit. Okay, yeah.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how the hell, like, some of the stuff is so cheap. Unfortunately, I think that era is coming to an end, where everybody gets cheap shit, because we just exploit poor economies across the world. I mean, I don't. Exploit is a strong word. I think it's very mixed because we are providing jobs to places where there were no jobs, right? Like we're not enslaving people. Like they're making money. We're just getting really cheap shit for giving them jobs. You know, there can be exploitative practices, right? Like child labor and shit like that. But I don't think it's always the case that we're getting cheap stuff, we're making money, so therefore it's evil, right? But damn, they like immediately fucking cleared my ward.
Shut down.
Look around these forests and I hear the music.
Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to get him. Is he gonna be right here?
Don't want to rule.
Nah, he walked the long way. What a little bitch. Damn it, dude is 6.
Will never understand our kind until
Has he got that solo XP? I think I missed the cannon XP when I backed. I was like just a little out of range. I mean, Misfortune got it, so it's not like a total waste, but
I'm getting impatient.
this was not control worded. Okay.
Totally forgot my It's magic.
Get out, pull it out, pull it out. That was rough. All collapsed. I mean, at least nobody. We got a kill for it. None of our people died. I'm just not 6. It was rough. I mean, Xerath's not 6 either, but.
I am just born of magic. Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Yeah, no, they did get the dragon. This says it wasn't a total disaster at the time, because at least we got a kill.
Shut down.
I'm gonna run
They
here.
will remember my name.
Okay, they
They're scared of
stayed.
darkness.
Wow.
They're scared of magic.
Now, if
They are
Varus ults me,
scared
that's gonna be
of
bad.
where I'm from.
These cast lanes are so fucking nauseous. Really? How many fucking wards do they have? I'm so fucking low.
Has been slain.
Woo! That was gangster. He's gonna freaking ult me though in a second.
One, two, one, two.
Or Trundle's gonna come in and kill us
All
again.
right.
Fuck. I didn't have enough because she fucking overstayed.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
If I had enough mana for my E again, that would have been clean.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess I'm gonna get mercs. Am I gonna get
Don't
mercs?
take a lot of words to tell me.
Alright, I think I'm gonna pass on the mercs. That could be a mistake. But because I'm already going a defensive, defensive mythic, I want the ability haste to make more plays. It's like, I get more plays, so we can kill them more often with my ult, but...
Humans claim it is theirs. They fence us away, cover it in refuse.
That's a good play, because Zeroth's mid.
Yeah, and I didn't get the assist, but I wanted to not show in lane, so maybe they thought I was shadowing Xerath.
I'm gonna live forever.
He would push up. Wow, they're just not buying control wards, huh?
I need some fun. Now.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Need to kill this thing right here.
Yeah, Nocturne doesn't have ult. I mean, that was a fucking, that was an on-point pillar there. Pretty obnoxious.
They think they can catch me.
Yeah, I just killed this dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain. But you too.
No way, he's dead, right? Wow.
Double kill.
He's gonna get pillared again, probably.
I'm gonna take all they got, then glad throw it away.
French whore for French whore. Yeah? Sounds good.
I'm here.
I don't know. Like I said, there are a lot of people that buy premium products. I don't understand why they buy them or spend as much as they do, but
I am definitely more confident in you.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
got that second fucking dragon too. That's annoying.
I'm back in.
Okay.
I miss Zaya. I do not wish to kill the mortals. I want them to hear the
I'm gonna show over here. Yeah, just cast that.
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy I'm not about killing, but I'll put in the work. Look, I'm a distraction.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, you got it.
Enemy has been slain.
Go, coach.
Got him.
Team has destroyed a turret.
You can't take the. No,
Did you ever say that in football when you tackled somebody?
Some other things, yeah. Not quite that.
So that was a good attempt, sir. You'll maybe get it next time.
Order is given.
You're like laying on top of him after you sack the quarterback. It's okay, buddy. You got it next time.
Without wild magic, we
Yep.
have no
That's, what to say? That's exactly what I said.
have no
Death, yours, no triple. Kill everybody. I'm trying. I'm coming. I don't know about this.
like
Oh, double shot. The boys and girl have arrived.
That's right. And Cassie, I don't think can take my tower yet, can he? Can you get?
Damn it, that slow is so fucking long.
I hit him.
name one genius that ain't crazy.
Your turret has been
You flash? Wow, cat. I guess it's not super unusual for Casson to take flash. Seems weird.
shut down.
He's gonna turn it on me.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I can't interact with that Casson.
Live the moment.
Where did she even die? Bro, you're like in the next universe over. I'll say sorry. I mean, maybe I could have rotated up.
Has been destroyed.
I don't know. Seems weird. Let's do a Kindle Gem, figure it out from there. We don't need Grievous.
Now only the embers remain.
I don't think I need Mikhail. Like, Mikhail's is not going to do a lot against Kassadin. Like, their only real CC is Zerath. I think it's probably just a Knight's Vow. Yeah, he did. I mean, he wasn't too rude. Maybe it was dumb. Maybe I could have saved him.
So I can burn it again.
I was trying to rotate to help Nocturne with the Kassadin kill, and then I was trying to help Jason. And then after that, I just
Humans think that
was trying to distract Kassadin so he didn't go bottom.
that's their problem.
In wards, man. Okay. Rumble's top, so we should be here.
It's as fun as you let it.
Hey, what's up, Space Bazooka? Good to see you, man.
Should
We
I
got-
be?
Well, Baron's up in 12. How is Sin doing? Not great compared to Fiora. It's just kind of hard to kill them right now.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. True story.
I mean, they're gonna press middle. Okay. Got pretty good ward coverage.
Oh yeah.
The only way to understand magic is to plunge into it, move with it, dance and dance.
Oh, there's Varus.
The order is given.
Are they trying to do Baron? Oh, they're rifting top. That's what they're doing. Okay.
Can you go up there?
Trundle.
She didn't propose it.
All right.
Another dangerous situation.
Oh, am I gonna? Maybe I get her.
I can improvise.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, Misfortune's getting bottom too.
They will see me. They will see my dance.
Yeah, they're.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Uh-oh.
There's Fiora. Fail.
My love to hurt. Scary.
Gas is here.
I feel good.
Fortune's coming. I'm low on mana. Oh, you got the slow. He's almost out of mana.
Oh, so good. Sarah can kill us. Careful.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that was a good sequence. I don't have any mana though. How do you beat Tom Kench? Play any champion. No, I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of secret. I mean, Enchanters scale really. It depends on what else he has. Like, I don't see Tom Kench as a huge threat. But, like, he gets outscaled by Enchanters pretty hard. Just don't let him knock you up with W in lane, and cause he just, like, by the mid to late game, all he is just basically a Mikhail's. Like a better Mikhail's for the, usually the ADC. But, I mean, if they have a much higher scaling ADC than you do, and your team just
I will walk in.
doesn't scale very well, doesn't last very long in big team fights. Then that's going to be a problem. They might rotate on you.
It's fine.
Or actually, I don't think they have it warded.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Yeah, it's third dragon. It should be free. They just all had to back up and they're scared we're in there. Bundle's bottom.
Did we get this time?
An enemy has been slain.
Humans talk about their treaties.
Yeah, he's hard to kill with that stupid fucking crown.
The humans call it battle. It's just a dance.
Well, I'm not getting a lot of production out of that item this game. Of course, we haven't really had that many like real fights, like where I'm hitting 5 people with ult.
Ally has been slain.
Really. Is Cinch relevant yet? Almost, sort of.
Get there.
Zaya, hey!
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hate it when she
That again.
An ally has been slain.
It's like he doesn't even have more CS than the Fiora does, though.
The universe loves me.
I want to kill this guy.
Yeah. I love it.
Right here.
Okay. Is that Gromp, maybe?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Fiora is going to be coming, but
Just hit tank, or I can't get it. Damn it.
I got you. Got this done.
What's coming up next? Like, we don't have anything
Damn it,
coming
Zaya,
up.
where are you?
yeah, it's like 3 minutes on drag.
You got Baron.
Yeah, go ahead. You take it.
I don't do safe.
I know, I do have bear. I kind of forgot I had bearing because everyone else has just about died with it. Not getting a lot out of it. But we've got all the tier 2s, and they keep putting pressure on the side lane.
Crap. Totally forgot.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah, they don't have that much wave clear. Maybe we just walk in.
Oh yeah, we take the tower.
Yeah.
And in hit probably.
Probably, yeah. Gotta watch out for that bear assault. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. He whipped.
Missed.
Get him watching.
Somebody's flanking. If your team should team fights, that's what we want.
Yeah.
I can ult them in the turret.
Okay. Oh my god.
She's still alive.
She's healing so freaking much.
My lady's gonna heal.
God, she healed so much.
No fucking way this idiot runs me down, right? How many fucking jumps, dude? Like, what is this bullshit? That was like 10 jumps.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I know, y'all are so far away, I just could not E over and,
Your turret has been
heal.
destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Maybe I could have flash E'd and gotten over there faster.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
I can't believe she spanked this cinch that hard without ignite in lane. How do you beat Tristana Tom as Jinx Morgana? I mean, Tom is very good against Morgana. I mean, you just have to scale with the Tristana. Yeah, just don't die in lane. I mean, they shouldn't be able to engage on you either. Like, it should just be a farm off lane.
I am only as wild as
We gotta, okay, Sin's gonna cover base. Guess that's good. It's gonna be a 4v5 though. Who's giving him that? Her healing is so much. Getting Grievous just feels so bad. Is it necessary to flash on him? I mean, Jared, I guess maybe he was afraid bears would have flash. Nah, they probably just win. The Fiora is just too huge. Just has like every bullshit item in the game you can just about on those fighters. It's just so hard to beat that when they get that many items. Well, not taking TP can be okay, but you have to win lane. Like, really hard. Yeah, the Cinch is just worthless. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's like both of these games, it's like the top lane is just such a chasm. It's so hard to carry it. Like, we've done well both mid and bottom. Both games, I think. But yeah, but in conjunction with all that other stuff, I mean, I guess I don't know, maybe I should have gotten Grievous second, but like, she's literally the only person that has enough healing to matter, right? It's like, okay, Trundle, maybe a little bit of healing, but not that much. It's like, I really have to buy Grievous for that one freaking champion? The answer's yes, I guess.
Yeah, Fiora was pretty nuts.
Yeah, it was really where we pushed mid, and then she ended up getting like a triple or a quadra kill or something under your tower. Where if I would have gone back with my E and peeled her instead of going for the Trundle, I think we would have won that. I knocked up the Trundle with a W, and then I tried to E back, but you both like died like right when I was gonna do it, and then she procced her ultimate. Yeah, they nerf all. Yeah, they nerf all the Grievous, but I don't think they meaningfully nerfed Death's Dance, Gore Drinker, Ravenous. Ravenous is not like a super common item, but like they nerfed Grievous by like 30%, and they nerfed the healing on fighter items by like fucking 2% or something. It's like nothing. They nerfed the Enchanter healing a pretty good amount. Enchanters are still really strong though. They didn't nerf most of the healing on Enchanters by 30% though, but they nerfed Grievous by 30%. From 60% top down to 40. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I mean percentage of what it was, not total percentage of healing. I know that's confusing. $25.50? Yeah, I mean, that would be cleaner. I know, Gore Drinker's not as much of a problem, but it's really Death's Dance, honestly. It's just all of those items in conjunction with each other. Or they could just put out like a hard cap on lifesteal or healing or whatever. I don't know if that would be the solution or not, but I mean, they are nerfing sustain, but it's mostly on items. I don't think they're nerfing a lot of the sustain champs. I just think that mythic item design in general is a bad idea. I just think having a first, for fighters, having a first item that gives you wave clear, AD, HP, and lifesteal is, and like an active that does AoE damage, like a pretty good chunk to champions. It's just too much. Like, why does an item need to do that? And then it's like Enchanters, it's basically you get Locket. The same shit you've always had. I mean, you do have Moonstone. Like, Moonstone is OP, but to some extent, I don't know. I don't like the changes. I think it was just way too good for bruisers and fighters since they did those mythics. I think everyone was afraid of assassins. It ended up that like some of the mage items were really strong. Night Harvester and stuff. I mean, I want to say, like, supports or enchanters got fucked over, but if you look at the win rates, they really kind of didn't, right? A bunch of them are still, like, 53%. I'll just give you a spoiler. I'm probably not going to play Leona. Like, I can't think of a situation where I would play her. Or are you saying they might play her? Especially in these types of lanes we keep getting, where it's just like Zerath Varus, Ash Misfortune, you know, all this nonsense. They just spam all that crap on you, and you have no sustain. But I see what you're saying. Maybe they play it because they ban those two. I've historically, even when she's really good, I just have not won on that champion. Like, I can respect her power, but I just don't get the results. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna do Rakan again. I kinda wanna play like Seraphine or something, but if Trundle just hard camps, Yuumi. What kind of ADC asks the support to play Yuumi? The hell? That's like the most hated support probably for most ADCs. Or for most people in League, but in general ADCs. Because it's pretty much a 1v2 lane. It's like, hey, play this super passive Enchanter and just let me 1v2 this lane. Yeah, Seraphine's really popular. I wasn't sure actually which one was going to be the support. I feel like support Ashe has been more popular than ADC Ashe. But, like, with Trundle, man, I mean, like, Sivir can spell shield the pillar, but it's still going to slow her. Like, she can spell shield the knockup. But, like, especially with Ashe, if I try to attach with her, if I just play Yuumi, I don't know. I just had very bad experiences. Like, Yuumi is really strong, but, like, you are all in on your ADC not chain feeding, and I don't want to do that. I mean, like, you can rotate to other people late game, but you're just kind of stuck in your lane. Like, it's so hard to roam. I guess I could just literally attach to Jason and sit on him middle if Ashe starts feeding, but like, Jason needs levels. I'm not a big fan of Yuumi. Like, she's kind of fun to play, it's just, she's very extreme. It's like 0 out of 10 vision control, 0 out of 10 roaming. You know, if you had to put her on a scale of 1 to 10 on things that supports can do that are impactful.
What was I supposed to do?
But, you know, probably 10 out of 10 on scaling. You know, she's just a really extreme champ. Versus Rakan is probably like 9 or 10 out of 10 on vision.
Magic is supposed to be scary.
Maybe 7 or 8 on roaming.
It's supposed to hurt. Ecstasy,
Maybe like
it's a little fear.
6 or 7 on scaling. He's just like above average on most things. Like, he's not really bad. Like, his laning is maybe like slightly subpar. Like levels 1 to 3, right? Like maybe he's a 3 or 4 out of 10, levels 1 to 3. You can still kill people, though, in those levels. Like, I've done it. It's just not as brutal, obviously, as, like, a Nautilus or a Leona. But, like, his utility, like, the late-game utilities, I think, like, some of the best. With, like, Thresh. Maybe, Renata. I don't know, man. I feel like I've lost... I'm a hater of Ashe, but I just have to be real. Like, I've lost to Ashe a lot. As dumb as it seems, I just gotta face reality that that champ just beats me a lot. The arrow, like the 30-second cooldown on that arrow in the mid game is so obnoxious. And if you hit somebody, it's like they're dead, basically. And it seems like, well, that's all she does. She doesn't do anything else, but that's all she needs to do if she's ahead. I've tried to play her and I got spanked. It's like in lane if she goes unchecked.
I feel good.
In lane if she goes unchecked, she puts up a lot of poke if you put her with like a misfortune or something.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thanks, I can improve.
So I actually like her more as a support than an ADC. I think ADC, she's like, you can make it work, but it just feels like she just doesn't have enough damage. Unless you get, like, turbo fed on her.
I dance because I'm free.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen it where she's even, like, 0-10, or we've totally spanked her, and we still will lose because she'll hit some arrow late game. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I think is, like, pretty good right now that I just don't win on as much as I would like.
Really?
Are you serious, Sivir? I'm like walking towards her with a heal, and she just like runs away.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
No, I'm not ban. I don't think Ashe is worth a ban. She's really obnoxious, but I don't know what my win rate is versus her, but Wukong and Volibear have to be banned. I think. Like, there are answers to Ashe, you know. If you just peel her properly, or I get a McHale's or something, like... But, like, if Volibear and Wukong get kills, man, they just, like, completely take over. Yes, they were nerfed. I just don't think it matters. I think they're still just too strong. Because it's hard for them to be worthless, right? Like, Wukong, I've seen worthless Wukongs, but it's really hard. Like, you have to be, like, turbo chain feeding. Because you have so much, like, you have so many free stats. You get, like, 50 armor for free. You know, it's a casual, whatever, 1,000 gold for free from your passive.
I hate having to have a plan.
Get 1,000 gold for free from your passive. And then you get Armor Crush with your Q, so you just kind of give everyone on your team, you know,
Man, have you
an
seen
extra, not necessarily Sorel does, but you got the Armor Crush, you've got Engage. Knockups. Like, pretty good base damages. Yeah, passive health regen. He's just bullshit. I don't know, he's a really good champ. And the stuff that I usually ban is stuff where it's like, not only is it really good in like the best scenarios, but it's also like really consistent. It's like almost never bad. The exception to that is probably like Yi, when I ban Yi sometimes, but it's like with Senna, you know, with those bans. It's like, yeah, you can kind of shut her down in lane, but she's still going to get her souls no matter what you do, hardly. I want to like Black Cleaver as an item. I don't think it's horrible, I just think other stuff, like Death's Dance is just stupid. Like, I think that's where you usually choose. You're choosing Death's Dance or Cleaver in a lot of builds. How the hell did I not kill that clown? She jumped like 3 times.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
Is it 2 charges per direction? I thought it was 1 charge and then there's like a 10-second cooldown or something.
Fun.
Does it reset it if you knock up?
Now.
Oh, okay. If my E wasn't on cooldown, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think there's any other way I could have played that without dying. I mean, I guess I could maybe dodge the knockup, but she's like right in my face. Like, it's so hard to do that. Probably gonna die here. We better get Dragon. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be worth. Yeah, I don't know about that Dragon. Like, they literally saw us doing it.
Take a lot of words to tell the truth.
I should have probably just pinged back. I was like, well, maybe Spellvet's just back, but. I don't know, like, She's looking good right there, but
Then they will know
I still don't think she's that oppressive in general.
and its fury.
I think they're fine. I don't think she's OP necessarily. Like, this has felt really strong, but like in team fights, I think later she'll
What humans
get shit
call
on. We'll
magic,
see.
we call life.
Now we gotta stop. If she gets too many kills, though, it will be a problem. Warwick rushes Bramble. Things aren't going well. Yeah. Warwick has been a really good top laner for the last couple of weeks. I don't know about his jungle, but
Should I be running? Yeah, I should probably be running.
damn it, they're gonna see that.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Stepped up and just literally gets run down like she knew I was warding. She's disrespecting the Ashe slow.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Yeah, that's true. The nerf to Grievous do add up. You're right, I hadn't thought about that. Sivir seems like she should be OP, but I feel like I've beaten Sivir and I've like lost with Sivir on my team quite a bit recently.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
It's just so
True
cringe.
story.
Fucking kids are like, oh my god, we're down 2k gold. Double It said there's no way we can win. Wait, what? Is she inting? How could she possibly think that was a good idea? Oh my god, she lives?
An ally has been slain.
I guess Ashe has to blow Flash. Did she actually int there, or did she just think it was just Seraphine and she tried to jump Seraphine and Ashe came out of somewhere?
I miss
An enemy is dominating.
I guess.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the mountains like flames. Now only the embers remain.
Damn.
Yeah, we're kind of getting blown out in this one.
Woo! I am so into this. What is this?
Hey, what's up, chat? Yeah, Seraphine was just really trying to hand that kill off. I mean, they're still kind of low on damage. Fight her! Look at, you're not running! Jesus.
Humans will never understand our kind until
I hadn't even thought about that cute interaction with that. Like, Ashe applies the slow with her autos, and then Seraphine always gets the stun. I don't know. It might be a surrender kind of game. Like, if she just put her... How did she not spell shield that Seraphine ult? Like, it's so predictable. If she just spell shields that ult... and then just throws a Q in there on him, I think we can actually win that. But she didn't, and then she just kept running.
I will make them
It's like, you're not running from Ashe. And we're just kind of getting pwned everywhere.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do. It's magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party. Yep, if I'm gonna see the human world, I need to start.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Really? Dude, do they seriously fucking... God.
Enemy rampage.
Wow. Okay. I guess I should have been more respectful.
An enemy is godlike.
Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden
Your
diamond, boy.
turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I'm just disrespecting that. Like, they have so many slows in CC. She was gonna give me a jump. No, that was definitely my fault.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And I'm watching.
I mean, she's just gonna go clear that anyways, you know? Like, if she sees me place that ward there, it's not even... It's like 30 gold. Is it worth risking my life for 30 gold? Probably not. Especially with no Seraphine to jump.
They fence us away, cover it in red.
I've just been too overconfident with my escape capabilities this game.
I can't die looking this good. Magic is a wilderness.
I gotta see me
Good kill,
walking
Victor.
down. I mean, they should have seen me on the thing, yeah.
Alright, maybe not, but
That's their problem.
He popped Ghost me. Well, he's running. He's taking like no fucking damage. They're probably coming.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
Damn it, I did not have much jump.
So I
Such a
can
low
burn it
level.
again.
oh, I didn't have to do that.
It's pretty fast with Ghost and
There's
Ludens.
wildness
Your
in the
turret
bees
has
and
been
flowers.
destroyed.
Hard to hit him.
Just a fury human.
This is just a disaster game. I think we're just getting killed everywhere. Except like Garen's like doing sort of kind of okay, but not really.
I know people are watching. How could they not be? I've been kicked around since I was born.
I don't have my
It's
ult.
alright. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
Okay. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is where they throw. Start arguing with each other and Belveth goes AFK.
They will remember my name. I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself. I am a chronic line stepper.
Can we actually fight him? I don't... I don't know, man. We're down levels. He might just kill us all.
I look around these forests and I see freedom.
I think they know or something. Something's warded. God, I'm not gonna be able to get him. Like 1 HP. HP. Fucking hell.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
It's that level did.
Shut down.
It ain't a party without a fight.
The order is given.
Just tilts and dips.
I do not
It is.
wish
I mean, it's
to lose.
possible. Like it's
want
happened
them
on
to
my
hear
team
the
before.
music.
Is it probable? I don't. You know, probably not. I mean, I still think in gold, like your
Name
chance
one
is never
genius that
0,
ain't crazy.
and I feel like if it's a little bit higher, if it's like at least 20%, maybe play it. It depends. Like we do have some scaling. I don't know. It's not looking great. I'll wait one more rotation, see what happens. They are kind of inting into us. We're getting some shutdowns. We can get a couple of towers here or something. Velveth has most of their kills, and I'm still convinced that Champ is garbage in team fights late game.
Humans talk about their treaties. We talk
The
about
order is given.
Ashe is like going a super low damage build.
gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it
Uh-oh, that's right. Get him.
I don't want us to take this server spawn because she needs to get in the game. Let's just go bot.
Our kind will see the truth.
No fucking way. Oh my god.
Kick some ass.
These kids are trolling. Okay, I gotta be careful. I forgot. I thought Trundle was the jungle spell guys. They killed me right there. They might go to Baron.
The universe loves me.
I gotta watch it. Yeah, I mean, we could. Jason and I can hold up the game. Yeah, the game doesn't end unless we want it to.
I honestly said yes, so I'm not gonna. But now that we're gonna, I'm kind of glad that you said no. Just
Yeah, I was close. I was just like, well, they're throwing,
See if
sort
they
of.
really are.
see
We'll just
how
see if we can
awesome
get it.
I
I don't know.
I mean, if they try to go for Baron or something and we intercept them, kill them all, and like take a Baron.
The humans call it battle.
Your turret
just a
has been
dance.
destroyed.
Oh really?
Warwick about to hunt him down.
Can you just ult, please?
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of
Enemy
magic.
has been slain.
They are scared of where I'm from.
We need to get something. Oh no, I didn't. I thought Garen died.
Wait, are they soloing Baron? No. We're thinking about it. Yes, you want to try the Baron. If I have enough people, if she tries to ult me or something.
Daya, hey.
Is unstoppable.
Holy shit, this Victor. He's so fast! Ghost, Q, and whatever the fuck else he has going on. Does he have Phase Rush too? Yeah, the problem is, like, they have really good scale. Like, Victor scales really well. We did get a shutdown on Melbeth.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I need to save up and just get boots too.
I'm gone. I am so gone.
That's so many times this game. They have a lot of rundown, even for Rakan. Like the Ashe slow and then Victor getting 800 movement speed for 30 seconds. Sivir OP. I mean, Sivir is very strong right now. But like I said, it just hasn't shown up in my games recently.
Oh god. I'm dead.
Enemy rampage.
Every road leads someplace. I'm offended by how little attention I'm given.
That's, yeah. Or bottom, there's no way to get that.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
mean, Sivir does have a lot of farm.
to entertain.
If she gets Infinity Edge, like, she'll start doing some damage. We don't have a, I mean, I guess we do kind of have a comp if we weren't so far behind. Like, Sivir's ult plus Garen and Warwick could be good, but...
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's true.
Plus me.
I am definitely more confident in danger.
Yeah, I know, we can't do anything about Baron.
I'm gonna take all they got. Relax. Throw it away. They want to see me.
Okay, there's Arrow. Can we fight this? We don't have Garen, but... Okay, there's that shit. Yeah? Come on, baby! Ugh.
Base.
Yeah. It's just like so hard to win in a team fighting Seraphine with her ult.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Are they done screwed up taking our inhibitor though?
That's right.
They've never seen moves like mine.
Those idiots took our inhibitors, now we get free farm. All these supers pushing into our base. I think I've got to just get Ionians.
I think they
It's just like so incredible that
How is that even possible?
people were actually trying to argue that taking an inhibitor is bad. It's like such a small, very, very situational situation, I guess, for terrible verbiage, where that would actually be the case.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Damn it, Zaya, where are you?
Oh. Oh my god. So much damage.
It's all filthy
Get that thing away from me!
and that's why I love it.
Garen's had enough.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
It's like inhibitor, I think, is almost literally, outside of like Elder, the highest indicator of who's gonna win the game.
A summoner has
Now again, there's like, you can say there's correlation and all this other stuff going on, blah, blah, blah. The fact is, if someone takes an inhibitor, it's something like 80 or 90% that they're gonna win the game. It's probably 80%. Yeah, 5 wins yesterday, 3 losses today. It's evens out, I guess. I don't know, that was rough. That was not my greatest game. I definitely died too much early, especially. Well, are you done or are you still going?
I'll still go.
Okay. I need one more. Yeah, that was a rough one. Just, like, basically every lane got blown out. I mean, we did I think... I mean, we were never favored, but I think we got it to a point where it was, like, maybe 25%.
Yeah.
It's like that Victor... I feel like we could handle the Belveth. By the end of the game, the Belveth wasn't, like, that big of a deal. But it was really that Victor that was so freaking hard to deal with. With the Asha, the Seraphine, like, providing a lot of support. There's CC and slows, and then Victor being able to just dance around the fight at 800 movement speed and just obliterate everybody. It's gonna be tough. I would say we really needed them to like try Baron on Vision or something, and then just like go in there and clean up. Just didn't have a great like I mean, like Jason can do a lot of damage, but we didn't have a lot of other like just burst blow the pit up. Like Sivir, sort of, if she boomerangs all of them, but we didn't have like a, you know, like a Samira or something that could go in and just delete everyone potentially. People aren't running fleet on Caitlyn. I think they are. I don't know though. I mean, people do all kinds of weird stuff. So, by people, if you mean an individual person in your game, I don't know. God, got some guys tilted. It's just like it's so cringe when people parrot this shit that like streamers say. Like, that they can't climb because the game's in a bad state. It's like, you realize everyone's playing the same fucking game, right? Like, if people are beating you, then it's possible to win. You're just not playing as well as they are. Or you're not adjusting. You're not building the correct items, or playing meta champions, or whatever. And people just try to make these external excuses. Oh, I can't win because the game's bad.
Dance.
It's like... It's physically cringe. It's like, the game's not bad, man. You are. It's like, you're in gold. It's fine. Like, it's not that bad. You just think you should be challenger. You just need to adjust your mindset. You're not winning because you're not good enough to beat the other people in this elo. And that's okay. You know? In theory, it could be okay. Getting fairly matched games. That's right, Todd. Crappy carpenter blames his tools. I haven't heard that before, but yeah, it sounds about right. It's like, I get that it's frustrating, but it's like, people just need to adjust, like, their perspective. It's like, you're not climbing because you're not playing better than other people consistently in this elo. That's it. There's no grand conspiracy. There's no whatever, like... And Diana's, like... I mean, I can kind of... Like, that argument... If you play something, if you're, like, straight up a one-trick, and the champ just gets like turbo hard nerfed, and you just do what?
There's just a Master Azir's player. Guess what he builds?
What's that?
Night Harvester.
Oh shit!
Might have to play that. I might have to build Night Harvester this game.
Hell, try it out. It's got HP on it, and it blows people up.
Yeah. Just been going that into Shadow Flame, Death Cap, Demonic Embrace.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Just that's like the blow up squishies.
Right. Interesting.
I like it. I mean, they don't have that many tanks, so. But yeah, it's like I get frustrated too. But I mean, if I'm being honest with myself, if I'm thinking about it, it's like I'm just not playing as well as I need to. Like other people just got better. It's okay to give other people credit. Like people are just playing way freaking better than they were 2 years ago. But yeah, what I was gonna say is like if you're a one trick and yes, your champ gets nerfed in the dirt and it still is your fault you're not climbing because you're not playing something else that's better. But like I could see it maybe shifting that way, and then you could say, okay, well, but it's not the game's fault that you refuse to play another champion. You know what I mean? Like they nerfed it because it was too strong most of the time. At least in pro usually, but that's just a risk that you take if you play something that's popular in pro. Build crit Azir? No. Your soldiers can't crit.
Could you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
Woo! I am so into this.
That would be crazy.
Welcome to Summoner's
No, I've never heard that. I mean, I don't hang out with a lot of people that. I mean, Sandra does. Sandra does like blue collar work stuff, but
30 seconds to minion spawn.
I am definitely more confident in dangerous situations.
another Sivir. Yeah, I
Bro,
mean,
you
Sivir's
ready
like
for-
every game. Sivir is strong. Sorry, what?
Did you watch that trailer of the new trailer
Oh.
for Lord of the Rings?
I don't think so. No, I didn't watch. I'll have to watch it. It's pretty
dude, I'm
badass.
pumped. Dude, it looks good.
Minions have spawned.
I think it's only 2, right? Now it's 3.
If Zaya says someone has to die, they die.
Oh no, okay, it is still 3. Just stall him, I guess. Just don't get hooked, man.
Just fight it.
Nope, Sivir, don't fucking body block me. Okay. I mean, Diana's getting a great start here.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it on.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
What? Oh,
Wait, where's
dude,
my...
he's tilted.
There we go.
I do not wish to kill the moon. I want them to hear the music. They will see me.
Yeah, I mean, Sivir probably is
My dance.
one of the best, if not the best, ADCs right now. We just been losing with her. To be honest, like, the first couple of Sivirs were fine, though.
My cloak right?
It was really just, like, the top laner in the first couple of games. It was a huge, like, burden.
I'm offended by how little attention. Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious. That's their problem.
Just scare them a little bit, so maybe they think the jungler's here.
When I get sad,
A little mind games.
sad and be awesome instead.
Maybe I missed that.
An ally has been slain.
What?
Oh my gosh.
An enemy has been
This looks like
slain.
another
Oh.
dangerous
An
situation.
ally has been slain.
I think Saya told me that. At least, that's the only part of the plan I remember. Name one genius that ain't crazy. I don't need to understand
An
the
enemy
plan.
has been slain.
Trust me.
Yeah, if Sivir wasn't exhausted, yeah.
They think they can catch me.
Oh, I just remembered. I need to email this student, follow up with her, and try to get her to finish her her project from last semester. Gotta try to stay on top of that.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
Let me get a control word here. I still cannot believe there are some students that I offer an incomplete. Yeah, I gave her an incomplete.
Should I be running? Yeah, I should.
She was
probably
going through some stuff, extracurricular. At least as far as I could tell, and she was really nice. And when she was in class, like she was, you know, she was trying. So I don't know if any, like almost always, if someone like seems legit, but they just got some other stuff going on. Usually I'll offer an incomplete.
An
I
ally
need
has
my
been
love to
slain.
hurt.
Even though they like tell me not to. A lot of times, some people tell me not to. They're like, "You're too nice." Just shut up, man. This is why you lose.
I am only as wild as men.
Well, in something like math, right? Like it's probably just tests, right? So you can't really have incomplete. I mean, I guess
I want them to see.
if you're absent and you miss an exam
They
or
will
something,
Remember my name.
but it's like you just take the test. Like it doesn't seem like it's that time consuming. But like the big papers and stuff are really time consuming. Fuck, I missed.
Humans will never understand our plan until they hear the song.
So it's like, you could get it. I mean, intellectually, it's almost impossible not to be able to pass the class, right? Not everyone's going to get an A. But
There's wildness.
it's just a matter of putting in the time to do it. But, I mean, if some people... Yeah, exactly. Now, that's a different thing. Yeah, I've said this over and over again. I think math and science are not taught very well at all.
I need to see if people
Just the
can
way
see
they heavily emphasize times tests. I just don't think that's a great way to measure somebody's...
An enemy has been slain.
Wait, he doesn't get away, does he? was trying to give that kill to Diana. I could have just auto-attacked him again.
Okay, Rakan.
Oh, Lord.
Burn 'em.
It's because I had the chat enabled. I feel like she needs a little pick-me-up. Even if I didn't have the chat enabled, I'd still try to give it to her. But... well, you don't have to give cool assignments. Just, like, fucking
Magic isn't supposed
do some kind of project or something instead of a timed test that illustrates your knowledge of whatever it is.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right.
I don't know.
It's
I mean,
okay.
maybe, you, like, in
Staying
sciences,
alive.
maybe you could do that a bit more. But in math, it'd be hard. I just think that's not really congruent with most real-life situations and most jobs.
Upon the mountains like this.
Where it's, like, super high pressure all the time. And, you know, you have to be able to make, like, really quick decisions that are, like, gonna be do or die, right? Like, if you're an emergency room physician or something,
Danger is as fun as you let it be.
maybe like a lawyer, you know, you gotta be able to think on your
Show
feet.
me
And,
some of the strange.
like, it does come up, but I just think with a lot of jobs, in most real-life situations, you have plenty of time to prep. Like, you kind of know what's coming up. And usually you're just working on larger, complex projects over time, rather than, like, having to know everything all at once, like, blind. I mean, even in a hospital situation, you can ask other physicians, right? You can go look something up if you need to.
Think, here's my help.
An enemy has been slain.
Burn this place down.
Has been slain. Killing spree.
Nice. It's like, yeah, it might be life or death, but you have a team of people with you. You can ask questions. You can call in another specialist. Like, so many work situations, you're working as a team, and you have time, if you know what to do and you know how to evaluate information, to look up what you need to figure out if there's something that's, like, really weird going on.
What humans call magic, we
Um,
call life.
I don't know. I just feel like you sit down in this room, and you have to look up really, like, pretty basic shit in the field, and just prove that you can, like, hard remember stuff for an hour and a half. Just isn't really, like, that congruent with reality today, right? With everyone working on teams, with the availability of the internet. I feel like the emphasis should be much more on critical thinking. Okay, you have the basic information, but what kind of decisions are you going to make in these complex situations that are either group-oriented or longer-term projects?
They've never seen moves like
Fuck, I missed that. That was a big W to miss. We might kill her if I hit that. But again, maybe that's just hard in math, but...
it's all filthy and dangerous.
Really?
And that's why I love it. The only way to understand magic is to plunge into it, move with it, dance and dance.
Yeah, exactly. You won't have a calculator in your pocket today. Yeah.
I am not blind.
Price coming down. Oh, no,
Okay.
she's back in.
An ally has been slain.
I gotta breathe. I gotta live. I because I died. That's who I am.
Damn, if I went in there with her, I think she flashed. No, she didn't flash. Had a pretty long engage range.
I'm G to the D. Golden timing, boy. Woo!
Like that, I mean, that's what I do in the humanities, and that's becoming standard practice, I think, in especially
Humans
you know,
call it
lower
battle.
level. They might do it in literature classes too, but it's just like emphasizing critical thinking. Not what to know, but like how to know.
Oh! Oh my god, here. There's so many people.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
An ally has been slain. Rampage.
Fucking Christ, dude, get next to the wall.
I bet she's gonna finish about that. They will see my dance. Then they will know magic's joy. And its
I lost my jump. Okay. Now top's getting blown out again. What's new? Well, we might be able to carry. I guess that's new. Yeah. Okay, good.
around these forests I see.
I had a professor, okay, you're in his doc, says ruin online. I couldn't understand the assignment. It's in the syllabus. Yeah, I fucking hate that. It's such a terrible teacher. Or like a terrible way to teach, I should say.
I don't need anything but the right now.
It's like, I mean, I understand from a teacher's perspective that like you might know the material really well and you get frustrated if other people don't, or if they ask you questions that are obvious. I get asked obvious questions all the time too. Hey, how many sources do we need for this? It like literally says it on the syllabus. You need 5 sources, James, you know? But like,
has been slain.
you gotta keep in mind, especially when it's like complex material, people are gonna be
They're scared of dark.
people are gonna be
They're
confused.
scared of magic.
And people have other shit going on in their lives too. You know, they've got like 5 classes, they might work jobs, they've got friends. You just don't know what's going on with people. So sometimes they're just not going to be able to give you their full focus.
Zaya,
But
hey,
it's your job to deal with that
hate it when she does.
as a teacher. The fuck?
Has been slain.
I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on here anymore.
Gotta get myself hyped. Woo! All right.
I mean, maybe he legit thought that would be a good way to take the tower. Like, proxy the wave and then the other people would take it or something? I don't know. I mean, I don't have ult here.
Turret has been destroyed.
I dance because I'm free.
Yeah, I had a chemistry teacher that was like that too. I was like, I asked something about moles. I was like, I don't understand. And she was like, well, it's in the book, this and this. And I'm like, well, I read that, and I still don't understand it. Could you explain it for me? And then she was going to, like, send me to the office if I asked another question. So I didn't. So I said, all right, fuck this class. I used to sit in the front. I moved to the back, and just always did my math homework. You got a C in the class. Very easily could have gotten an A. Especially for younger people, man. Like, I don't know. I was in high school. It's like, especially the teacher. Like, I just feel like that's just disrespecting me. You know, like if someone disrespects me, I'm just like checked out. I can't mess with that. I don't think we don't have enough people. Well, they blew a lot of stuff. God, really?
What? I ulted?
Our magic is a fury. It is a sword that can't resist.
made her send me to the office. I probably should have. I wasn't that bold. I mean, she could say, like, the thing is, I have no authority, right? Like, they're gonna take her word on it. And teachers are so in demand, too. A lot of them can just get away with that shit. It's like, what are you gonna do, fire me? You gonna find another teacher?
I dance so fine, I kill.
But she would just say I was being disruptive. Like, that it was really a really obvious answer. That she told me to look in the book for it. And she didn't want to waste her class time. Because she had a lot of material to cover. Right? Like, she's going to say something like that.
Magic is a wilderness.
There were other people in class, but they don't give a fuck. Like, they're not gonna stand up and say he's right. Like, half of them were asleep. It's like laying on the desk. She's the type of teacher that only teaches to, like, the 2 really good students. And everyone else can go to hell, basically. She's like, see? My teaching's really good because little Jenny and Samantha love the material, and they get 100 on every test. It's not my teaching that's bad, it's all these dumbass students trying to ask questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself, mostly. But you too!
It's the Garen that keeps throwing up the forfeit.
They're gonna try and test me?
An ally has been slain.
Fun. I need some
Top
fun.
and jungle are just getting spanked, and we're just not going hard enough to carry. I mean, the Sivir at least is like, we're still beating the Xayah pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, part of it is like with math and sciences too. Not always the case. But a lot of them are just used to dealing like with numbers and not dealing with people. So I feel like sometimes like the worst educators are in math and science. Because a lot of times you're hired for knowing the material, not necessarily for being able to convey that material to amateurs. I'm gonna take something here.
Hello? Anybody there? They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
Versus if you're in the humanities, now there are bad humanities professors too, but if you're in the humanities, like, you're studying people, you're trying to understand people, like, it's just much more grounded in communication a lot of times.
For us.
Again, not always, you know, you can have that history professor that's just like a real douchebag about dates, right, that's gonna fail you if you don't know every battle of this war or whatever, but I would just say, I think if you were to look at, again, there's a lot of confounding factors, right? People usually do better in the humanities. And because people do better, they're probably going to like those classes more on average. So you could say, well, it's just because it's like easier material. But I think it's because the way that it's taught is better. Because usually it is larger projects. I think most people just respond to narratives much better than like hard data, because hard data is really not like super compatible with the human experience. Like, how the fuck do you experience she timed it. I was trying to get the timing on her, but she flashed and ulted. It's like, how do you get the human experience of pie? You know what I mean? Well, I guess you eat pie. I know that pun's coming, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I really like. I was at this concert and I just had this experience of anti-derivatives, you know, or yeah, my grandmother used to always tell me this, you know, amazing story about polynomials, you know, like, it's just like completely unrelatable to most human experience. It's just not like how people usually think about stuff. What the fuck was that damage? Okay, I should have flashed faster. I honestly did not think he was gonna do 800 damage. Off of one parlay.
Your team has destroyed
Alright,
the turret.
I guess we'll get a couple of controllers.
I'm just trying to live the
Seems like we're just so
Your team
like
has destroyed a turret.
not in this game, but we are.
I know. Feels like we're getting blown out. It's the
Well-
opposite of derivatives.
They want pages.
I got to calculus too, and I did not do very well at all. Honestly, in calculus, I mean, really, I've never known on a deep level like what's going on in most math classes. It's just like a puzzle. Just the way it's taught, it's like, okay, can I solve this problem? Not can I really understand it on a fundamental level. Like, maybe it is compatible with the human experience a lot more than I think. You know, music, a lot of people really feel connections with music, and a lot of music is mathematical. But, really? I can just walk out of this, alright? Shit. Alright, well, that's probably Baron. Fuck. She's just randomly fucking sitting in that bush. I guess she saw me ward the other brush. Probably just have to give it. Looks like very hard algebra. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you. It's a lot about graphs. That's all I remember. Looking at area under the curve.
I will walk in.
I mean, that can apply to, like, financial instruments. I mean, there's a lot of stuff where it's, like, just interpreting data. Where you have, like, a bunch of plot points. And you're trying to figure out something or other involving area under the curve and, like, what that means for these data points. Like, I'm sure it is really important in a lot of things, but I have several engineers, none of which ever do any of that on a daily basis, in, like, different fields. Like, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer. Cannot get a jump.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party. I'm gonna take all this.
God, that GP's starting to hurt. I don't know, I'm getting like some really shit damage off of this item now. Like in the last couple of times I've gotten it. Like there were a few times earlier this week or last week or whatever, that item was giving me like 2,000 damage, but the last couple of games, I'm seeing just like super low numbers, but we have been losing. I don't know, maybe it is just Shirelia's. It's like the speed is so good. kind of always.
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's the truth.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff is also taught as though you're gonna go to the highest level. Stuff like engineer, but like, are you though?
Woo,
You know, a lot of times. And that highest level is only really even useful, like you said, if you are doing like cutting edge research. Like, a stupid thing in the humanities is, you know, to get a full lectureship.
An enemy has been slain.
Can we kill this dude? There we go. Yeah, he just flashed the fuck out of there real quick.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, don't make my mistake. Like, alright, there's a pirate, I'm out. Damn, I didn't get an assist. Fuck, what can we get?
If Zaya says someone has to die, they
I'll get this right above up, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was good. I mean, Zen was... I'm glad people woke up and went for it. I was afraid Sivir ran the other way. They made it happen.
love is supposed to hurt.
Sivir does have a shitload of farm. Like, she's almost at
Yeah,
300.
She's taking everything, like, mid lane. When you go bot. Can't farm.
Don't leave.
Well,
nothing.
hopefully she'll carry
Bring
this.
it all.
Damn it. Where's the
Yeah.
Infinity Edge, man? Come on.
I mean, I got kills, so.
Yeah. I feel like
I do
Phantom
not
Dancer
wish
should be
to
Infinity
see
Edge, and
more.
I don't know what's going. Is she going Collector next? I guess. Is Infinity Edge that bad? I feel like it should be third or fourth. Oh, yeah. Get these clowns. Yeah, this Xerath and Thresh are just like hard throwing, or the Xin Zhao, I should say.
Tell me kill Sorry.
She's probably just gonna get away. Yeah, we can just pressure something maybe.
Yes, it is. I'm worried.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Infinity Edge, can we get? Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna go.
I'm coming mid, or.
When you open your eyes,
Garen's pressuring top. They're gonna try to.
We sandwich them?
Yeah.
They're right here.
believe in something you have to be serious.
Okay.
Unstoppable.
Hell yeah.
When I get sad,
Let's go, boys.
if I stop being sad and be also sad,
I don't know if we needed that, but I guess it's a pretty low cooldown. Maybe not ER. I don't know. Does she? I guess she does scale pretty well with attack speed. I'm not hip to the current build, but I would take out Phantom. I don't know. Like the movement speed, I guess is good, but she already has a lot of movement speed with her ult, and it resets on kills and assists.
I can improvise.
And then, I mean, I guess they do have some dive, like with Zen and Thresh, but Thresh really shouldn't be touching her. I don't know. It's still a lot of damage, but yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. I would just go with the huge ass fucking heavy hitters though. ER and Essence, but
Ooh, damn, she did a ton of damage.
really? God. Bro, can you just like shut up with that shit? Like, we're doing well, we just got back in the game. Why you gotta be demoralizing again? Like, we're possibly winning at this point. We don't want to fight this though, probably. We just gotta pressure.
I know.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna do so much damage.
It's a revolution. And
Let's kite him back, whatever. But Silver dies
Really
with
low.
Flash, are you kidding? Died with Flash. They're gonna have to send 1 or 2 back to deal with Garen. They're kinda low. Oh, they backed! They all backed.
No way.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They're hiding in that bush, okay.
should I be running? Yeah, I should probably.
Double kill.
help! I have no mana. At the back.
Shut down.
Damn it. Alright, we're here.
Magic. This is my destiny.
Down.
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to be scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Guess at least somebody got like 1,000 gold shutdown, right, on GP? Yeah. What is it? Fuck, get out of the... Damn it, ocean.
I am only as wild as magic.
Maybe I... Okay, she's getting Infinity Edge now, I think. Please tell me you can buy it off that back. Come on, baby.
They will remember my name.
Yes, okay. Now we're actually doing damage.
Onward!
Careful, careful. Wait on Sivert.
The
Okay,
humans
they're right
will
there. I feel like we're about to get flanked middle. Damn it.
Oh,
There's wildness in beings and flowers. It's just a few humans.
Has destroyed a turret.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss
This damage to champs is a heal? Yeah, to champions, not to minions.
Get it started.
Okay, we got Baron in 45. Keep pushing. GP. Oh, nice. She countered the barrel. That's huge. Damn it. God damn it. Now they're gonna get another Baron.
Has been destroyed.
Vori quick blades. I think her build is good at this point. I just think she should have had Infinity earlier, but y'all might be able to kill him. Nobody gets charmed or hooked. Well, Garen is probably fine. Okay, that was huge. Nice. Yeah, we got huge ass damage. Garen. Oh, he's got GA. Okay. What? Wait.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
How the fuck did GP flash that?
Page.
Okay.
God,
I've been getting around since I was
Come on, baby. It's just the GP.
Destroyed an
It's
inhibitor.
okay. I'm staying alive.
He really wanted that fruit. I didn't notice Garen had cheap GA. Right. Yeah, I guess we just do that.
Long ago, our planet on the danger is as
Is that
fun
gonna
as
get
you let it
Grievous? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that and get try to get Grievous here.
be. It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
I think this is gonna be a lot more useful, probably, even though it's only 25% than one more Kindle Gem.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
They really should just put some health on Petrifier. Let's take off the mana regen, put on health, 200 health. Make it build out of a Kindle Gem, that'd be perfect.
Burn this place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
That'd be pretty OP. I mean, I don't know. They have that same kind of bullshit on the AD item, where it's just like a perfect item that just happens to have Grievous.
they're gonna have to come
I'm
this
here.
way.
I'm gone. I am so gone.
Josiah's right here.
We call life.
Am I here?
Fuck, I'm gonna be blasted! Okay, you got
I
it.
got him. I got it.
Nice.
Yes.
Loves me.
Your team has destroyed a
So
turret.
how's she going?
do,
Everybody's dead. Or...
Man,
Yeah, they can get that. We can keep pressuring, I think.
Your team has destroyed.
Oh!
Your team has destroyed
Rigged.
an inhibitor.
It's like the final tick of Demonic as soon as we got Dragon.
That's gotta be so tilting.
it's all filthy and dangerous, and that's why I love it.
Would that just be a mini Morello? Yeah, but it would be off of shields. And it would have ability haste on it. Like, the big problem with Morello, in my opinion, is it has no ability haste. As far as from, like, a support perspective. Which feels really bad.
Let's go, boys.
That's right. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they even just bumped the cost up. But yeah, sorta stats-wise, but
I got freedom. I got a
again, the ability haste, big deal.
cause I die.
You want the HP plus ability haste.
That's what I got.
Yep.
I'm a thick boy.
I'm G to the D.
They ain't ready for this
Golden
damage, I
timing,
don't
boy.
think.
Woo!
It's on.
Let's call it that.
Dude, demonic embrace with elder is stupid.
Love to see it.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
Got him. I didn't see how much, hey, what's up, Fat Thon?
It was like almost 7,000.
It was the damage on that item.
Yes.
Wait, the first one you got, the Night Harvester?
Yes. It was pretty good.
Hell yeah. I mean, that seems like that'd be pretty legit. Especially if you go, like cap somewhere in there, like
Yeah.
third, then that increases the burst amount. 'Cause it has a ratio on it. See, that's the
Right,
thing. Like
when
when you go like Leandri's in the cap, Leandri's I don't think has an AP ratio on it.
Well,
It might have a very small one.
I went Night Harvester into Death Cap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think that combo works really well for blowing up squishies. And the flat not Harvester also gives you health where Leandri's doesn't. And then that second item, the doesn't that flat pin item also give you health?
Shadow Flame, yeah.
Yeah. So like both of those are great because they give you that extra burst, especially when you have Sork boots. You get the early penetration, but then you also get health. So that makes it hard for people to blow you up. So yeah, that's I like it. It seems like a good build.
It did, yeah. I just got Zonia's last item because why not?
Yeah, I think you already do enough damage. That was a good call. But all right, man. Well, good games. I'm glad we were able to end on a positive note. I think we played pretty well in most of those. I know I had a couple of bad ones in there, but
I think there was the one game where we got blown out. I did not play well.
yeah, I think I didn't either. I think everybody just kind of lost on that. But over 2 days, it's like 6-3 or something. That's still really good. Just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, see you, man.
See you.
Okay, well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm still trying to get in earlier. It's just, I don't know, my sleep schedule's just been horrible. Like, I've had the time to go to sleep. It's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of insomnia, sort of, where it's like, I'll try to go to sleep at 10, and then I'll get up at like 10 a.m., get up at 1 p.m., and then I can't go back to sleep until like 5 or 6 p.m. And then I end up waking up at like 11 or 12. Usually 11:30, and then Jason's like pretty close to coming on at that point, and then I'll just wait and do something else till he gets on. Okay, but anyways, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you everybody next time.